Hello everybody and welcome to another video. So today there's gonna be another installment of Is it really that bad or is it really that good? And today we're gonna do Is it really that good on the infamous, well not infamous, on the really famous Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario. This is one of the most exclusive palettes I think that people still want to this day. And I am lucky enough to own it. I have purchased it from Sephora when it came out. Jesus, was it 2 years ago? A year and a half ago. And I have only used it a handful of times due to its exclusivity. So I've been kind of scared to use it, to be honest. So today we're gonna try this beauty out and see if it's really that good. Before I get into this video, please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, that's going to be linked down below. Check out my Twitter and all that stuff. Like the video, comment. What would you like to see next? What would you like to see next? Let me know, because I won't know otherwise. You have to tell me. Okay, so before I get into the try-on, I'm going to talk about a couple of details about this palette. So this palette came out in 2016, Jesus, so 2 years ago, and it retailed for $45. You've got 12 shades in this. This is how the palette looks like on the inside. As you can see, like I said, I didn't use it that much. I was kind of scared of using it. But it's substantially smaller than, let's say, Modern Renaissance. Due to the number of shades, I guess. So, that's the Modern Renaissance, that's the Mario palette, so we've got 2 shades less. This palette retailed for $45 and you could purchase it from Sephora only if you were in the UK, because back then Anastasia didn't have a UK website, which it now has. So this palette is, I would say, one of the cult favorites, because people are still going crazy about it, crazy about trying to still get their hands on it, all the time begging Norvina and Anastasia Beverly Hills to release it again, but I think they said it's not gonna happen. So if you've got this, I would hold on to it because it really is a collector's item. I know Mario is working on something with Kim Kardashian right now. I don't know if it's gonna be an eyeshadow palette, looks like it. So, okay, so without any further ado, I'm gonna prime my eyes, zoom you in, and we're gonna start on this beauty. Okay guys, so my eyes have been primed now. I don't see any flesh colored matte shades to set my primer with. Closer look at the palette, so I'm just gonna use my Cover FX powder to set my eyeshadow primer with. I'm just gonna give you a closer look at the shades. So these are all the shades. So we have Hollywood, NYC, Kim, as in Kim Kardashian, Muse, Marina, Claudia. I think this is named by Norvina, because her name is Claudia. We've got Lula, Isabel, Violetta, Fifth Avenue, Bronx, and Paris. So let's get into creating something beautiful with this palette and see if it's really that good. Okay, so I'm gonna use my Morphe brush, and the first shade I'm gonna dip into is gonna be our crease shade, and that's gonna be the shade Isabel. So I'm gonna dip into that and go right in the crease. If you own any of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes, well, except for Subculture, you already know how the formula is. It's very pigmented, blendable, just beautiful shadows, and this one is no different. The mattes, you got 3 mattes in this eyeshadow palette. All 3 of them are really beautiful, really blendable, and pigmented. Now I'm gonna grab Morphe MB23 brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade Lula, which is this one, and I'm gonna just put it in the crease. So, coat the brush, tap the excess off. The shadows are powdery, but nothing too major. It's definitely not as powdery as the Subculture. By the way, guys, should I get the Subculture palette? Because it's the only Anastasia palette that I don't own, but I'm scared to buy it, for obvious reasons. So let me know in the comments if you would like to see my take on the Subculture palette, because I've heard they changed the pressing a little bit, so it's better than it used to be, but still I'm scared. And I'm gonna grab the previous brush and just, with no product, just blend over it. Okay, and now for the last matte shade, I'm gonna grab my Zoeva Luxe Crease Brush, this one, and I'm gonna dip into the shade Violetta, which is a darker brown color. And I'm gonna start at the end and slowly buff it into the center and go a little bit on the lid. So do the same on the other eye. And then I'm gonna grab a clean Luxe Soft Definer brush by Zoeva to blend it together. Okay, so that's the crease done. As you can see, I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit more. The eyeshadow is blended out really nicely. Excuse the purple, I can't get it out for some reason. So the mattes are definitely great in this palette as expected. So now that our crease is done, let's move on to the lid. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with my Too Faced Power of Makeup palette, that I'm gonna do one set of colors on one eye, one set of colors on the other one, so that we can try as many colors as possible in this video. I'm gonna first dip into the shade Bronx, which is this beautiful green color, on my Zoeva Classic Shader brush. So I'm gonna get that on, tap it off, and start from the inner 2/3 of the eye. So just gonna pack it on. Beautiful pigmentation, beautiful color. So I'm gonna take it all the way over here, and then turn the brush around, and I'm gonna dip into Claudia, which is this black blue color, mostly black, and I'm gonna place it into the outer V. And then I'm gonna take another just small brush and use the shade Marina over here as our inner corner highlight. So get that on the brush and get it in the inner corner. That's a beautiful champagne color. Really nice and sparkly. Not overly sparkly, but it does the job. Now just go back into Bronx a little bit and just intensify the color just a tiny bit. But as you can see, I'm gonna zoom you in. As you can see, the color is already beautiful with just a primer. Don't need to wet the eyeshadow, don't need to do nothing crazy. It's a beautiful muted green color, I would say forest green, and the black shade is beautiful as well. Both of them blend out really nicely, and the inner corner highlight is beautiful. I'm gonna go with the color Muse. So I'm just gonna dip into this one and smoke it out on the lash line. Cover Up the Purple remains on my previous eyeshadow. So I think that looks really nice. Loving this eye. Nice and smoky. Okay, so now for this eye, I'm gonna do... Oh, let's just use all the colors we haven't used before. So I think I'm gonna do Kim on the lid. Yeah, so let's grab the shade Kim, which is this beautiful goldy bronzy color, on my MAC Charlotte Olympia limited edition brush. So I'm gonna grab the shade Kim, tap it off, and start placing it on the lid. Yeah, it's a beautiful bronzy eyeshadow. And now I'm gonna dip into the color NYC over here with the other side of my brush and put that in the outer corner. So for the inner corner on this side, I'm gonna go into the shade Hollywood, which is a nice goldy color. Get that on my Royal and Lagnical brush, tap it off and just place it in the inner corner. It's not that highlighty, but does the job. I don't think it's supposed to be a inner corner highlight color. And now we have only 2 colors left that we didn't use. So for the lower lash line, I'm gonna go into the color over here in the corner named Paris. So I'm gonna grab that on my brush and just place it on the lower lash line. Okay, and that's the other eye done. I'm gonna zoom you into the other eye. So as you can see, these colors are beautiful and they work great together. So we have Kim on the lid, then we have NYC in the corner, then we have Hollywood here, and we have Paris under the lash line. Oh, now close look on both eyes. Which one do you prefer? I think I would have to go with this one. Okay guys, so I'm back now. I put some mascara on and lipstick on. I'm gonna show you the lipstick. It's the matte Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick in the color Rage. Beautiful purple color. Okay, so let's talk about the final thoughts. So, is it really that good? Yes, it is. It's well worth the hype. It lives up to its name. It lives up to its reputation. It is one of the easiest and best palettes I own. Easy in a way, whatever you do with these eyeshadows, basically you come out with a great look. Whatever color combination you do, it looks great. I think a lot of thought went into this palette in that sense, to make sure that everybody is gonna know how to use it, if you know what I mean. If you are into crazy foiled eyeshadows, crazy pigmentation, you're not gonna be that impressed with this. This is a wearable palette. This is an everyday palette. The pigmentation is great, but the shades are not meant to be crazy. They are meant to be subdued. They are meant to be not super shiny and foiled. They are just more of a satin texture. So you can use any of them as matte shades in my opinion as well, because you can just blend the slight sheen out and you get a matte shade. So I love this palette. I'm happy I own it. I will never part with it. And I hope the one that he comes out with Kim Kardashian is as good as this one, if not better. Well, I don't know if Kim Kardashian can make better makeup than Anastasia Beverly Hills. But no, we shall see. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed my 2 gorgeous looks. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching the next installment of Is It Really That Good? Is it really that good? Hell yeah it is. Please comment below what you would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Cat out.